Hi, I'm Dr. Robert Pruney, and I'm here with one of my patients, Pam Frazier. And I want Pam to tell you her story about her experiences with chiropractic care and FlexBuilding. So I'm going to leave this to you because this is your story.
Okay.
First of all, just tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a teacher. I teach kindergarten. I've been a teacher for 18 years. And in 1996, when my daughter was 5, I started having a lot of neurological issues. Delayed motor movement in my legs, sensory issues, and after a process of elimination, I was diagnosed with transverse myelitis. After they ruled everything else out, they decided that's what it was.
Just by way of helping people that can see this video, could you, in your own terms, describe what transverse myelitis is?
At the beginning, when the onset, I was absolutely exhausted.
Okay.
A lot like mononucleosis.
Okay.
I sleep a lot. I began to trip and fall because I lost motor movement in my right leg.
Okay.
In my left leg, it was sensory. I could not feel heat, cold, pain in my left leg. It also affected my right hand to a certain extent.
Okay, so the myelin does what? It affects what?
My motor movement
Okay.
in my right leg.
And what part of the body is the myelin?
It's in my spinal cord.
In spinal cord, okay.
Okay, it's in the spinal cord. They recommended that I take B12 injections, which I did. Gave me more energy, but really didn't help anything. I did go to a physical therapist for a while. Really didn't see that much improvement.
Okay.
Was told by the neurologist that it's just a condition, it's something that happened, and I needed to learn to live with it.
Wow.
And so I did for
For how long?
15 years
Wow.
until I came here.
How did you come here?
A dear friend of mine who I have taught with for the past 8 years, the Tuggles, she recommended, you've got to go see Dr. Pruney. I really think he can help you, and started telling me all that he'd done to help her and her husband. I thought, well, I'll give it a try. You know, I had done some things on my own. I had tried to walk, I'd done some personal training, and I built up some muscle, but motor was no better, and numbness, sensory was no better.
Right.
My first appointment was October the 10th, and
we are at November 26th?
so about 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And it has just been amazing. The sensory, as far as the feeling the hot and cold, that has come back somewhat. Not totally. I don't ever expect it to come back completely.
Just subjectively, I know this isn't scientific,
Right.
but subjectively, percentage-wise, if you had to take a guess, how much percent do you think it's come back?
70%.
That's unbelievable.
Amazing. But I think for me the biggest thing has been the motor, because I noticed that. You know, you're walking all the time as a teacher, walking down the hall. Now I would have to be careful. I'd be watching children, but I'd have to watch where I was walking to make sure I wouldn't trip.
Right.
Remember to pick the leg up. I mean,
Right.
it was unconscious, and I had, I guess, aging had contributed to it also, but I get a lot of stiffness. A lot of times my leg wouldn't bend at all.
Right.
That has been just huge for me.
You told me a story. Tell me about your husband. What?
We're huge UGA football fans.
Okay.
Go to all the ball games, and it's about a half-mile walk from our parking spot to the stadium. And at the beginning of the season, it was the same old thing. You know, I would leave a little bit early before the rest of the people from tailgating, and they would catch up with me, and then they would have to slow down because it was so difficult for me.
Right.
Walking uphill, walking up all the steps. Once I got to my seat, or on the top deck, I never moved. At the end of the game, I would go down because I didn't want to try and maneuver the steps and trying to get past people. The New Mexico State game, which was the first weekend in November, so I'd not even been coming a month. I had been noticing I was walking so much better. People at school had commented how much better I was. I thought, well, I'll just wait and walk with everybody. So we get close to the stadium, my husband goes, I cannot believe this. I haven't had to stop once for you. You haven't tripped once. I haven't had to help you up the steps. He goes, this is amazing.
How do you feel about this?
I feel so much better. And I'll have to admit, I guess I'm vain. I catch myself as I'm out shopping. I'll look in the reflection of the glass and go, I'm really not limping as much.
Right.
My daughter, she's been home for Thanksgiving break. She has noticed how much better I move. But I think one of the things, it's not just a chiropractic adjustment, it's the FlexBuilding that we do every time I come in.
Right.
And it's also the personal training that I've started to do.
Right.
Getting on that bike that my leg can actually pedal
So
the
a
bike.
combination of
It's the
everything you
combination,
do
it's
is right.
treating the whole body
That's awesome.
that is, I think,
Somebody is sitting on the fence. They're trying to decide, should I come here or should I get an adjustment? And what advice would you give them
definitely come.
after 15 years of not
Yes.
really?
I cannot tell you how much better I feel. My neck pain has decreased. I just have more energy. I want to go try and do things, and I don't feel like I'm having to, I can't do that because it's going to be difficult, I might fall. Last Sunday with my daughter, I went orienteering through a park on wet leaves, and I would have never done that 6 months ago. I would have just said, I can't do that.
Because of the fear of falling.
The fear of falling.
Yeah. Well, Pam, I wanted to thank you very much for sharing your story. I know this is going to be very helpful.
Thank you for all you've done.
All right.